Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa and I'm a flight attendant with a major US airline. Oh, I need to put that little stray hair in place. Okay, so I'm a flight attendant with a major US airline and today I am starting a 4-day trip. Today's workday should be relatively easy. I am only going from Miami to Mexico City where I will have a layover. Now, this month Mexico City was on my list of places that I was hoping to bid for to go. And look what I got. Downside is I will be arriving late, so I won't have time to look around, but Mexico City is still so much fun. So I am happy to be going there. I put it out in the universe and look what it brought me, a trip to Mexico City. All right, so I'm about to travel to the Orlando airport to catch my commuter flight to make my evening check-in time on time. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. All right, come with me on today's adventure. Let's go. A little bit of an overcast day. The weather is nice. No trash panda today. It is 1:16 p.m. My flight leaves at 2:30. I'll get to Miami ahead of the time that I need to be there, which is perfect. Fingers crossed everything goes smoothly today. For some reason, the shuttle's taking a really long time today. One came by and just rolled on by. So I stepped closer to the curb to make sure they saw me. So hopefully I catch the next one. I still have plenty of time, but I like to be there early, well ahead of time. I don't like to press things into the last minute. Okay, so I made it to Miami and I've had like a couple of hours, a little less than a couple of hours to just kind of sit here and relax. And I'm going to be heading to my gate soon. I mapped from Miami to Mexico City and Apple Maps said it was like 2,116 miles. And I guess that's if you were to drive from Miami to Mexico City. But flying mileage is like 1,176. So it is slotted for 3 hours and 45 minutes of flight time. I'm sure we'll shave a little bit of time off of that, but it's just about time to head to my gate and get my day started. Come with me. Okay, so it is 10:43. I've made it in my room. I am very tired. My feet are tired. I think a wheel on my suitcase is breaking. I've been traveling so much. I've worn that wheel down and it's a struggle to work with it, to pull it. So it's a lot of work getting my rollerboard everywhere. So I need to look into getting my suitcase replaced very soon. This flight was eventful. I have some tea for you. I have a little update. It was a little bit of a different flight. We'll talk about that in just a second. But in the meantime, let me lower the AC because I'm dying of heat. I think it's like 80s for the high, and it feels like that Mexican sun has been baking in this airport and has been baking in this hotel. I don't think the AC is on. So let me get the AC on. Let's do a room tour and then I will tell you about today's flight. Let's go. Okay, first things first. This is in Celsius. So it's 18.7 in the room right now. I'm going to lower that. It automatically went to 12. I think that might be too cold. I'm going to put it on 15. We'll see how 15 does and then I can adjust it accordingly. Okay, so I am here in Mexico City. I wanted to go to Mexico City this month, except I didn't specify to the universe that I wanted a long layover hotel so I could go explore the city. But that's okay. I'm in Mexico City. I'm still feeling Mexico City vibes, so all good. Getting through security right now took a long time because there was an Iberia flight crew. So they were coming, I think, all the way from Madrid. So, and it was a big crew. So waited behind them and then checked in, but I am here now. So here's the front door, and then to my right we have the bathroom, and to the left we have a full-length mirror. Let's see, bathroom, sink, standard sink, the commode, a pretty leaf and some water droplets. Okay, little instructions on hot and cold water, caliente, fría. Some 39° north shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. So it's a shower tub combo. Okay. Okay, and then here we have a coffee station, couple bottles of water, tueste oscuro, so dark roast, and then descafeinado, decaffeinated. And then we have some Twinings English breakfast tea and some green tea jasmine. That sounds nice. And a picture of some more leaves. These kind of look like, maybe they're like South American or Central American tamale that they wrap in banana leaves. I'm not sure though. They're not like Mexican tamales. Mexican tamales, we wrap those in corn husks. But that's what it looks like to me. Okay, here's the AC that is in Celsius. 2 beds. Current time, 22:48. A TV, a second bed, a desk, a chair, a sitting chair, a little lamp. Let's see what the ambiance lighting is like. Okay, nice little glow. And then this hotel has like this courtyard. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, let me see if I can close this for less glare. This reminds me of like inside the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot. You know, you go indoors to catch the water ride. And inside that, I forget what the name of the water ride is. So inside the water ride, they have the little shops in the restaurant. That's what this reminds me of. Miami, it started to sprinkle. It was raining, and it was raining quite a bit because the passenger aircraft windows, those are all covered with rain. So it wasn't like sporadic sprinkles. It was funny because each window was like covered with like a fine mist of little tiny drops all over covering the window. So I think it was like a decent little shower as we were leaving Miami. And during the briefing that the captain gave us, he did tell us that one of the volcanoes near Mexico City was erupting. So he told us he was probably going to sit us down early because it meant that we were going to probably get some bumps. And yeah, so as we were flying in, the captain gave us an update, and I guess the volcano started spewing more ash out, and I guess they had to change course. The flight plan had to change. We were going to have to be rerouted to get out of the ash cloud, out of the path that was taking us towards, I guess the original path would have taken us to the ash cloud or too close for comfort near the ash cloud. So we did get rerouted, added a little bit of extra time to our trip. So he sat us down early, and then he gave us another update. So once we were sat down, prepared for landing, we did that ahead of time because of the turbulence. The captain called and informed us that something at the airport changed, so we were going to be in a holding pattern for a little bit, and that we were number 4 in line. So I imagine something at the airport changed. I don't know if the way airplanes could land changed, but it caused traffic. So that's why we got put in a holding pattern. And I think we circled a couple of times. We were number 4 in line. And then when it was our turn, I assumed then that's when we went in for landing. So it added a little bit of time to our trip. And that's it. You know, we flew to Mexico City during a volcano eruption, or during a time when the volcano was acting up. And it impacted our flight and added a little bit of time on our journey getting here. But you know what? It's never a dull day. That's why they say not when you're a palm tree, they say to be a palm tree when you are a flight attendant. You know, sway with the wind. Anything could happen. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Kind of exciting. A volcano's erupting. I did look out a couple of times to see if I could see the volcano. Nope. I asked the pilots if they could see it, and they said nope, and they were glad that they weren't that close that they could see it. Makes sense, right? I just in the back of the plane. I don't fly it. I don't know. But it made for an exciting day, or at least I think so, because it's something that I'll always remember. Like, I remember the first time that I flew to Mexico City. I flew during the day, and as we started getting close to Mexico City, I could see the peak of the volcano poking out through the clouds, and it was puffing smoke, and that was just, it's another world up here. And yeah, when these little things happen, especially if it's like weather related, it makes it very interesting for me, because I'm a weather geek. I do like weather. I like changing weather. It's something that fascinates me. It always has. So that's it. That was my trip today to Mexico City. I did a little Mexico City volcano research, and this is a live video feed of the volcano. Yesterday, this was around 11:32 a.m. These little clips are all from yesterday's live camera feed. So this is around 1:37. You can see more ash in the sky. And this is around 3:50 p.m. You can see the little timestamp in the top left corner. So this is around 5:19 p.m. And this is 6:43 p.m., right around the time when we are making our way to Mexico City. And 8:31 p.m., you can see the sun's gone down. It's a little bit harder to see. But you can kind of see that there's smoke still emanating from the volcano. And then this next video clip is a compilation that I found put out by CNN of this same volcano erupting various times. This is day 1 of a 4-day trip. It was just one leg today, very easy, Miami to Mexico City. Tomorrow is another one-leg trip. Tomorrow is Mexico City to Charlotte, and that's it. 3rd day is 2 legs, and then the 4th day is 3 legs, and then I'm done. I'm done on Super Bowl Sunday. So that's it. All right, guys. It is nearly 11 o'clock. I am going to put on some comfy clothes. I'm going to cool off, and I'm going to see what's on the Mexican television. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And to see future videos about my life as a flight attendant, if you have not yet subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button. All right, until next time. Bye, guys. Good night.